Bloodborne is rated mature 17 plus by the ESRB for blood and gore and violence. This Let's Play is directed at an adult audience and will feature adult language and discussion of the subject material. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm so joyous that you're back. That gesture is called joy. Hello there, gamers. I'm the Orange Ranger, and welcome to another episode of Bloodborne on Orange Ranger Plays. Last time, we continued to kind of make our way through areas, and we've done a little grinding run through Old Yarnum, and then we went the other direction from the Grand Cathedral and dealt with two hunters, one who put electricity on their soup ladle looking thing, and the other one had a spear and a gun, and we actually ended up killing them. They were guarding an area that I think we're not quite ready for yet, but somebody in a church building near them said that we should take a tonsil stone and find an old church wrapped up in the woods, and using the tonsil stone there would grant us some godhood that could give us strength, because this is a long, never-ending hunt. Now, in this ongoing experiment of becoming a better Let's Player, I should say, I already am a Let's Player. I'm going to talk about that in a moment. What you need to do to be somebody. That'll be a topic of conversation in this video. I am actually going to cut in a little pre-recorded segment I made here, and that I probably made when I was editing this episode, because I might have forgotten it until then. Just the little bit I say at the end about comments on the video, like the video, social medias, and etc. So enjoy. If you epic gamers could do just a couple of things for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Number one, leave a comment below this video. Let me know what you thought of this episode, of the game I'm playing, how I'm doing, your favorite games, anything like that, how you're doing today. Just leave a comment down below. Number two, while you're down there, hit the thumbs up button to let both me and YouTube know that you liked this video. Number three is a big one. Please subscribe. This channel has a long climb to get up towards monetization when things can get really fun, but every subscription helps. Subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe. I really appreciate that. The last one is not a requirement. It's just something I would appreciate, but it's not required. If you would like to give any financial support to this channel, you can check me out on both Patreon and Ko-fi at Orange Ranger Videos. And if you'd like some merchandise in exchange for your financial contribution, you can check me out on Teespring, also at Orange Ranger Videos.
Oh, also make sure to check me out on social media. I'm on Facebook at Orange Ranger Plays fan page. I'm on Twitter at OrangeRNGR Plays, and I'm on Twitch at Orange_Ranger_Plays. Thanks a lot, and may the power protect you.
And now we're back from it. I laughed because I was like, and enjoy. And now we're back, because that is the power of editing. In terms of gameplay, we have wandered into what, as far as we can tell just at the moment, I don't think we've even gotten the whole, like, you've entered a new area that is called this. If we have, I'll show it on screen now to make myself look like an idiot. But we're going to explore this area a little bit more and see if we can find this old church that we were told about. But it's funny that I brought up there, like, that I had that slip of the tongue where I was, like, becoming a Let's Player, but I meant to say becoming a better Let's Player. You know, there's a lot of people that want to go into, like, content creation or be artists or, you know, something, you know, to that effect. And they're like, but I need more training, or I need to be, you know, like, ready for it. Or it's like, I'm going to be an artist. I'm going to be a Let's Player, you know, etc. And don't worry, this isn't going exactly where you think it is. It mostly is, but not entirely, as I just wander around these gravestones. A common response that you will hear to that from creators is, like, all you need to do to become something like that you aspire is declare that you are. Like, the first step to being an author is saying that you're an author. Like in terms of that creation, like you don't even really have to have created your first work yet, because it's aspirational, and you have the thoughts about wanting to do that, and what that book is going to be about, or what games you're going to let's play or stream on Twitch or whatever. So, ow! I'm trying to be inspirational to my audience! Jerk. So, like, there's no... With like, content creation or entertainment type positions, there's no real, like, certification exam or anything. So, really, it's just a matter of having the confidence to declare that that is what you are. I am an author, I am a YouTuber, I am a Twitch streamer, etc., etc., etc. I don't entirely agree. Like, I do agree. I'm trying to figure out how to deal with this guy without getting shot in the face, and I think what I can maybe try, because you see Poochie there. At this point, I may as well. Yeah, I was going to say, he's going to see me in a second. And back up, because Pooch is going to try to come through. Pooch is... You alright there? You doing? You good? Come on. There you go. Shoot. The camera decided to punish me for laughing at them. Okay, so, I do agree that that is the first step to being one of those things, but, like, I want to be a Twitch streamer. I tell you all, in the, what is now the intro, it has been the outro of these videos, you can check me out on Twitch at orange_ranger_plays, but I always make sure to say that I'm planning to start streaming in the fall. I plan to start streaming soon. I have to figure some things out. If you were to ask me if I am a Twitch streamer, my answer to that question would be no. And that's because I have friends that are Twitch streamers, and I respect the work that they've put in and the time that they've put in and the investments, both, intangible and like actual money that they have put in to being Twitch streamers. So I do feel like, I think for it to be totally legitimate to say that you are an author or some kind of entertainer or content creator or whatever, you do need to kind of take the first step along that road. Like, if you want to say that you are a YouTuber, I think you do need to have published a video, because then you have gone through all the steps of coming up with an idea for a video and recording it and editing and, and posting it and doing social media publication and all the different steps involved. Now, I think that's really it. I think at that point you can, if you've published a YouTube video, you can say you're a YouTuber. You've made one video, it's doing like this, and etc. I don't think you have to be a professional. I don't think you have to be monetized on YouTube or a partner or affiliate or whatever they call it on Twitch. See, I'm not a streamer yet. Partner, I think, is the first step, and then affiliate. Or maybe I put it on the screen, Orp. But anyway, there's a path up there, but I think that's the way I came in. This forest is very, like, just, it's a wide, big area without a lot of clear pathing. Bloodborne only does that a lot. If you're an author, I think you need to have written something. Again, it doesn't need to be a book that people have bought. I said, you don't have to be a professional. I do think if you're going to say that you are a professional author, then yes, you need to have sold a book, but just I do think there is the slightest line, and like, I like name it, claim it is something that the Christian faith kind of says a lot, and just that aspirational idea of believe it, receive it, rhymes. Oh shoot. I will say that when there's dogs and then a rifleman, like it kind of gives this off as like a hunter, like a traditional hunter, and they're dogs, so that's kind of cute. So path down here, we'll kill them to get to it. But like, I think the point I'm trying really hard to get to is this little rant goes, it's not even a rant, but just this little diatribe goes on like 10 minutes, is that red things are happening. Is that there's nothing wrong with speaking aspirationally. Like that thing right there, it was an aspiring hunter killer. It didn't succeed, but it was aspiring. So like when people like, it's like, are you a streamer? It's like, well, I haven't done any. I want to be, but I haven't done any streams yet. And it's like, yeah, if you want to be a streamer, just say you're a streamer. That'll give you the confidence to get going. No, say you're an aspiring streamer, because there are people that actually are streamers, and to say they've put in the work, like that doesn't mean you're not going to, but just you haven't yet. So just take those steps. Don't be afraid to take those steps. I can't believe that 10 minutes of my talking in this video came from a slip of the tongue, saying like being a Let's Player instead of being a better Let's Player. It has been interesting as of yet. Hey, here's a door that lets us load the next area. Maybe that's why it didn't tell me where I was. Is it going to now? Welcome to Hemwick Charnal Lane. Okay, let me tell you why I'm laughing. Just, my eyes were drawn to those crows because, like, there are crow enemies in this game that are big beasts and don't fly. They, like, flutter a little bit and try to end you murder life. So it was interesting to see normal crows, but then just the frame rate on those wings. Or show it again. The frame rate on those wings was just like, wow. It was like GIF clip art or something. Guess what? We found a lamp. Guess what? We have 23,000 echoes. I'll see you at the dream. Hunter's Dream is the place where you go when there's a moon in the sky. All right. I know I do that a lot, and I've talked about it, but that time I just ran out of, like, I just didn't know where that was going. I kind of wanted it to be better than it was. Doll, make me stronger. Okay. I'm like 1,700 echoes short of being able to level twice. With this many echoes, I want to make it happen. First, let's check on Cold Blood. I have 2, which gave me 2,400 echoes. About that only leveling once.
Very well, let me...
Let's do it maybe I mismathed. I'm still off by about 1,200. Okay, got anything else in here? No. I can't talk about something else I learned from Tupington, although really I knew this, I just hadn't actually done it yet, which is that once you've leveled up your weapons and you have the weapons you want, the game for some reason just pours you down still with bloodstone shards. They make good selling fodder. I'm going to treat them like cold blood, though, so I only want to sell what I need, because it's always good to have a little bit of extra echoes knocking around.
Very well.
Now I can level twice. Okay, let's see. I'm pretty satisfied with how strongly I'm hitting even in that area, so again, I'm just gonna keep trying to work on endurance. Oh, I know what discovery means. I looked that up. I don't know if I've mentioned that to this point. I don't believe so. The discovery stat, and it isn't terribly important. Discovery controls how often enemies drop items. How often they have that little burning white ball that indicates what items, that they have an item for you. So it increases the drop rate. You know, you could put some levels in that, but it's not terribly important. Hunters have told you about the church, and you've told me about that speech a lot. Okay, Hemwick Charnal Lane is the first location on the second gravestone, so we'll head there. Back in Hemwick Charnal Lane. Wait. Okay. I had to remember, like, oh, okay. See, as I play the game, I remember stuff and having done stuff. Okay. There's 2 paths down, so my brain was suddenly like, oh yeah, I've been here. And I heard laughing. And then I decided to try to go this way, and this is not a path. So, down we go. Down the only path we have available. The only road we've ever known. This is very effective for me. Like, they're laughing, so it seems a bit silly. But this is psychological. You look at this scene. There's one lady, the one right in front, crying. The rest of them, the one with the sickle over there can be kind of, you know, like, seen a scream, but they're really just standing, waving, you know, just wandering around with sharp weapons and fire and laughing. They're not laughing because they're happy. They're laughing because they've lost their minds. It's the psychological impact of something like this. Let's go murder them! I've seen that behavior before. Ow! Okay, but you didn't hit me that hard. Again, when you go into a new area in this game, they didn't even care. When you go into a new area in this game, you kind of have to start judging, like, how hard can the enemies hit me? You know, and then you find out. And you're not that scared because you can hit them like a truck, and even if they connect with you, they don't do a lot. The AI is getting better, though. One bad thing about having 2 co-running runs of this game is that I'm not going to be sure if I said something on the Let's Play. Oh, that's a guillotine. That's nice. But your head is still attached, so apparently you died before they used it. Bloodshot eyeball. They died, and it was removed. Oh, hello! Thank you! That was actually quite helpful. Okay, you all hit kind of hard. But I noticed with, some characters, like in Old Yarnum and some other areas just more recently, that not just the hunters, but like regular enemies, they're starting to dodge and jump around and roll a little bit. And, just the AI, like in Old Yarnum, enemies, or old, Central Yarnum, the beginning of the game, enemies don't really dodge or like move around like that. And you can just kind of smack them. But you get here, and you start running into... Oh, 2 twin bloodstone shards. Good. Would that those start dropping as frequently as I've been getting single bloodstone shards. but I digest. Just generally, the enemy AI is improving as you go, and that's a good thing. I think I pointed out earlier about how, like, there's a particular kind of light at doors you can talk to, and it's this light, kind of pinkish. And there's a window here, and... Y'all, I got fucking goosebumps. That is freaky as shit. You go up to this window. You just expect at worst to talk to a jerk that's boarded themselves up because the world is ending or whatever. And you go to this window. And then you do it again. The letters OMFG have never been more appropriate. Dude. It's like a growling dog, but like, just one more time. I don't know if we ever get to see what's in there, but maybe it should stay. Madman's knowledge. I'll say. I will say. The fuck? I don't remember the game messing with my brain this much. Okay, so you walk up to this hole and you hear similar growls, but there is a device which is not currently operable, which gives you one of two choices. You can try to drop in anyway, or do what I'm going to do since you can't see the floor, and that's fuck off. Because there is another path. I would imagine that will just be a shortcut, and so that's kind of a warning that there's more of this fun to come. Stairs. I remember them hitting really hard. Lately, they haven't been. Again, kind of like old Yarnum. Like, maybe... Oh, I was talking and didn't notice that I was about to be killed with a murder death. No, I'm still not in great shape in terms of healing. I was trying to get to the stairs. There's a lot going on right now that does not meet with my immediate approval. You two are free to go. Excuse me? I love how they were still just swinging away at me, and I was like, I'd prefer you to end now. I was actually going to say that I remembered that being a very tough, sudden, like, death area. I was like, oh, but I'm hitting harder now, so it'll probably be fine. Guess what's not fine? Fire bombs raining down on me from the above. That is not fine. Let's go up these stairs and see if I can't deal with it. Nope, that's still their weapon. You still gotta deal with them. If I had a hammer. If you had a life. This is kind of a cyclical area that does still lead up here, I think. You go past up this way. Yep, that runs into a wall and just pulls you up the stairs on the other side. Other side. Other side. I don't... Just, again... It's taking my brain a while to get used to, Oh, hi! We haven't seen one of you in a minute. Oh, you hit me anyway. Come on down to the flat ground. Okay, just die. Just, oh shit. I like, oh no! Thank you. Those big guys, for some reason, are very difficult to get a visceral on. It's just the timing is very challenging. You know what? That's rude. And, I don't appreciate it! Why don't you give me Molotovs when you die? This is because I haven't increased my discovery stat, isn't it? I will say, I don't know if this was an accident or just a result. Oh, there's a thing down there. Of something I decided to do, but in Tupington's run, his discovery is 103. I never put anything into Arcane to make that go up, or Blood Tinge, or whatever it is. But yeah. Oh, good. More upsetting growling. Another gate that doesn't open. You notice I went right on over here. It wasn't specifically because I remembered that gate didn't open. I just expected that to be how Bloodborne works. To be like, oh, that's not gonna open because it's an obvious gate on the main path. So of course it's not gonna open. It's gonna be a shortcut for later. I saw you. I don't know if it's her. I know there's an enemy in a particular part of this game that is hidden in a spot like that and does something very bad if you do not notice that they are there. Hi, birdie. Bye, birdie. Okay. I saw a bird. I saw a bird. I saw a bird. I saw lots of bird. They were trying to peck me to death. There were. Oh, no. No, no, no. Nothing about this is good. Heal, heal, heal. If I can even begin to fucking tell you how much I fucking hate getting fucking cornered in this game. I mentioned it before. I've talked about, like, there's two kinds of deaths in this game. Ones where you feel like it's your fault, and ones where you feel like it's the game's fault. You know, if I rush in too much, if, you know, kind of like this, if I just come in swinging and I'm not respecting the enemy's strength levels, and, you know, I'm not paying attention to my stamina, and you know, I get killed, you know, or I forget where an enemy is and I'm not paying attention and whatever, that's my fault. And I'm okay with that because I have the opportunity to get better. If I'm going to kill a group of crows that are clustered around a gravestone, and that leads a stronger enemy to pinning me in that corner and just swinging away repeatedly and not allowing me to heal, that's on the game. That's bad game design, in my opinion. You know, the game doesn't need to be that kind of difficult. You know, it's already... Does this dog just show up half dead? So I remember last time I was fighting them, that dog seemed to not be at full health either. But, yeah, you know, getting cornered is bad game design. And, you know, some people would argue with me, and that would be a case where some people would finally get to use the old FromSoft gamer boy motto, get good, you know, and that's not necessarily entirely out of bounds, but what the hell? Oh, because of the firebomber. That was weird. Like, right as I hit the visceral, they hit me with a firebomb, and it just looked like I punched that big thing in the chest, and it fucking exploded. Here comes Anyway. Bloodborne is hard enough without, like, oh, now you're cornered and now you're gonna die. You know, so, like, those are the deaths that really do actually frustrate me. And get me a little bit salty. You know, like a reduced sodium cracker, they get me just a little salty. Hey, fuckface, get over here. Tentacle McGee. I have gotten my stamina to the point where I can make 7 light attacks. One of the crows has my echoes. That's delightful. I was. You might have been going, oh, you're putting yourself right back in the same position. I was pretty sure the guy that was down there was the one that got me. But yeah, okay. I came from over there. There is an elevator. Okay, and so this, I saw this message earlier, and, you know, going through other elevator areas kind of clued me in that I should probably mention this. You might be a little confused if you come up to an elevator that's clearly there. It says operate device. Device is not currently operable. Little simplistic nature and logic. I don't know what that sentence meant. It's simpler than it seems, is what I was trying to say. The device won't operate because the elevator is already here. And this is actually an important distinction. This is that area we were in earlier. There was a hole, people screamed when we got here. And it was like, well, there's probably an elevator. I was thinking down there. Do you want to try to jump down to where that area is? You'll probably die, or just wait till you get back. The elevator actually takes you up, not down. Send it and go. Okay. 32 minutes. Probably cut this. Oh, hi! Oh, I remember. I have memories of being pissed off at that particular granny. I call them grannies because they look kind of old. But you don't have to be a grandmother to be an old woman. Anyway, this is a narrow ledge. And you see, there's really no floor. This is like a floating section. I don't know. They just didn't program the ground down there. If you fall there, you will die. She's here to jump out at you and make that happen. Straight across the bridge. Hi, again. Okay, that's rude. I died. Kind of convenient, though. Though convenient, that I died right near a shortcut. I had a satisfactory number of echoes where I will be taking advantage of said shortcut. And I'll see you when I get off that elevator. Pretty sure that was the wrong voice assignment. Oh, you have my echoes. Perfect. Let's not mess around so much this time. Oh, speaking of which, I'm almost dead. Listen. Hear my words. Hear me speak them into your ears. I don't know how many echoes that was, but it was a lot. It was a number somewhere between 16 and 20,000. I'm not happy about that. This is going to be one of those, like, I'm not ending the recording session, but I am going to end the episode because it's at 36 minutes and I'm going to take a quick breath for a second. So that is going to do it for another episode of Bloodborne on Orange Ranger Plays. Thank you, heroes, so much, as always, for watching. And until next time, may the power of the blood protect you. Good day.